Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 18. Oh man, so last time we had a bit on the past of Endeavor and Ray and their marriage and their raising of Toya, where it went wrong, what they could have done better, what some things just couldn't be helped because of bad circumstance and kids being kids and wanting to live up to that ideal that Endeavor set. I mean, it is their the parents should have handled it a bit better, especially Endeavor. Obviously, not a great dad at the time. But I think there's also something to be said that sometimes you just can't control what kids do unless you really like ruin their childhood to like force them to change and not be that way. I don't know. There's something to be said about like some kids are just that way kind of thing. But obviously bad parenting from the jump as well. So all that mixed together to create Dobby and everything. But I like the episode name The Wrong Way to Put Out a Fire. That was great. I absolutely love that. And probably one of my favorite things was Hawks praising Shoto for being able to bring his family together again after it's been broken the way it has been. And he was just thinking back to his family and his mom and how he just gave up, like, sent her to this house and just never saw her and never tried, seemingly. So, yeah, very cool. But now we're potentially gonna have these conversations within Midoriya. They tease the idea of Midoriya talking to them in there. So I love that, and I can't wait to see more. And also, we have some people learning potentially the truth about One for All. So several episodes, when we first heard about Midoriya being in a coma, my first thought was, ooh, maybe we'll get to talk to some vestiges. And it seems like that's happening. So I'm excited, guys. Let's jump into this and also see what happens with Hawks and Best Jeanist possibly finding out the truth about One for All. If All Might spills up, if they come in here and they're like, we know this, and this, what is going on? We need to know. I'm really curious. So sorry for the long rant. I'm just excited. But yeah, we're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yes. Sorry, the table in front of me is like really having a bad time. It's like not standing up straight. Oh my god. Whatever. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh, I also shit. Oh shit. Whoa. Some of them are against the walls. Some of them are much more visible now. That's the 4th. He's the 6th, I think. Oh, okay. Good, the opening's happening before. So it looks like they're gonna have a conversation. So it might not be what I thought, but I was gonna talk about this in the opening because it was something I thought about after. Imagine if, like, I don't know if since he's in this coma, if it could work as, like, one of those, I don't know if this is the right word, but like a parabolic time chamber where, like, time would move slower in his own head, kind of like how, like, when you dream and stuff like that, when you fall asleep at night, it goes by, like, way faster or whatever, even though it's a full 8 hours kind of thing. Anyway, my point is, I wonder if they could, like, train him and he could, like, wake up from his coma within, like, a couple days, but have, like, a couple weeks or months worth of, like, training within him kind of thing. Could be interesting, but I don't know that it'll work that way. And it looks like they're just formed up for a conversation, but I just wanted to bring it up just in case. Kind of like Ichigo in that space between the two worlds where he trained for a very long time and then came out like a badass. Alright. I'm excited. Let's go, baby. So many of the vestiges you can see better, too. Grow rapidly. Interesting. Okay. All the reasons why this works. He still can't talk. Damn. He he kind of did talk, right? Hmm. The fourth. Oh shit. Izuku Midoriya and Tomura Shigaraki. Okay. Hmm. Danger sense, nice. Interesting. Age 40. Ooh. Old. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Does one for all? Oh, damn. It takes years off your life, doesn't it? Damn. Shit. Oh. Interesting. Ooh. So many things I didn't think about. Holy shit. Right. $40 years. Okay. So Midoriya might be okay? Oh. Oh shit. Oh wow, okay. So Midoriya is gonna be okay, but finding a successor is gonna be rough. Oh man. If it got past. Oh shit. The main issue. Oh shit. Midoriya can't kill him. Not especially after what he saw last time. That's a cool picture of him. Yeah. They could tell. Damn. If. Never mind. That's stupid. Hmm. Ugh. Hmm. Oh, what's his response gonna be? We saw a little bit of his mouth there for a second, didn't we? Oh. La Brava. I don't know why I said that. Oh. Hmm. Ooh. No more filter over the audio. Aww. It's gonna make me cry. Aww. Oh, it came back. I thought he was like pushing through. Ooh, it was a test. Oh. Oh, Nana. Yeah, who are you two standing against the wall? Wow, so he can sense what's going on. That's weird. Oh shit, now this. His poses. Oh shit. Oh, not near the kids. Mmm. Oh, yes, come on. I want them to be filled in. Yep, let's talk somewhere else. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. 3 days. Oh shit. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's. Oh, damn, look at his scar. Yeah. Yeah, his quirk is... Hmm. Let's see you go out there and fight him. Man, that suit looks weird. I guess part of his quirk... Does he just have a really long neck, then? Part of, like... Because, like, with his normal outfit, it looked like it was just, like, an outfit because it came up, like, past his face. But a couple other outfits we've seen, it looks like he just has, like, a... Unless it's just part of the design that he likes. Aww. Bakugo's mom and Midoriya's mom. Mmm. Ooh, the music. Oh. Whoa. That was Kamui Woods without his, like, mask on and stuff, wasn't it? He looks so different. Yeah. From Midoriya? What? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's letting the class know. This is why he's, like, isolated in the opening. Wow. Oh, shit. Oh, God, that just got me emotional. She always wants to save the ones that are suffering. Left Our Hero Academia. Shit. Oh, man. Oh, there it is! The outfit. It looks badass, but... Oh, shit. He's just... Oh, the final act begins. What does that mean? Does that just mean in the season? Does it... What? Does it mean in... I don't know. Oh, shit. Thinking about the way things are framed in the opening and the ending, and hearing that letter from Midoriya, like, telling his friends the truth and then saying that he's leaving and everything, that actually really just got me into tears, because I also remember how deeply Midoriya wanted to go to the school and how much he enjoyed spending time with all of his friends and everything, and now he's forced to leave all that. And wow. And then thinking about the opening with, like, Midoriya being alone in this, like, scraggly outfit and his friends all approaching him, you know? I imagine we're gonna have a moment where he is just off doing this Batman thing, just fighting on his own, and like this, and all his friends show up and say, "We're okay with our lives being put at risk. That's why we became heroes." Oh shit! Whew! What an episode! Holy shit! That is it, guys, for episode 18. Man, that was like that first half was like an info drop and a half, wasn't it? That was so much like just like finding out all those different things and about One for All and All for One, and the fact, I mean, really all that research they did boils down to um the fact that anyone given the quirk, like the previous people who had quirks already didn't have them long enough, is what they said, for them to notice the old age thing. But then when it came to the fourth user and the investigations with, and then having All Might be someone that was quirkless, they came to the conclusion that someone with a quirk that inherits One for All, it can't contain it because of like the multiple quirks, but someone who's quirkless, One for All just becomes their quirk kind of thing. Oh, that's really interesting. So it was like entirely by coincidence and luck that Midoriya exists and is able to contain it. I still wonder, with that scientist being the one that told Midoriya he didn't have a quirk, is it possible to find out that he has one and his lifespan will be shortened because of that? Or is it possible to find out that, like, when Midoriya was really young, All for One took it from him because somehow this is still all part of All for One's plan, and he made Midoriya quirkless so that way, he has like something that can predict the future, and he saw that like this kid will get One for All or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that really has anything to do with it. It's just me spitballing theories out there, because we still have that hanging thread of Garaki being the one that told Midoriya that he doesn't have a quirk when he's young. And I don't know, was that just a coincidence, or is there more to that we're going to learn later on? I don't know. But at least with the info we have now, it's really lucky that All Might didn't give that power to Mirio, because Mirio probably would have had especially because if it had that kind of impact on the fourth user, and now we're at the ninth use, Midoriya is the ninth holder, right? So like that would, I can't imagine if it does grow exponentially, and if the decay on your lifespan grows exponentially as the quirk gets more powerful. I'm not quite sure if it does work that way. I can't remember if they mentioned that or if that's just me thinking it. But if Mirio would have been the one that got it, he would have vastly had his, and if it does work that way, he would have vastly had his lifespan reduced. But luckily Midoriya was there to snatch it out from under him, and maybe gave him a longer life because of it, just by happenstance. So very interesting. And now Midoriya might not be able to pass it on because, when Midoriya was young, someone being quirkless was already rare, and the farther we go into society, the more rare it is. Like, imagine if, like, something happens where it's like a reverse quirk marriage, right? Where it's so necessary to have One for All exist and to continue on that they try to find two people who are completely quirkless, like a guy and a girl who are completely quirkless, to have a kid. And then Midoriya just tries to hang on until that kid is old enough to take that power, kind of thing. But also, who knows if that kid grows up to be one that can take that power, and what if that fails? Like, I don't know, it's just random things I'm thinking about, but that's pretty crazy. So something, I wonder if there was a trigger that caused, they said like suddenly the One for All started to grow rapidly, and that's why Midoriya can make contact and everything. So I wonder what it was that caused One for All to have such a rapid growth. I'm not really sure on that one, but it's definitely. I wonder if we'll ever find out, or if it's just something like, hey, like it's just like they called it like a singularity point. It just suddenly hit that point, right? But they said grow rapidly, like suddenly grow rapidly. I think is how they worded it, which kind of implies that like maybe something caused it, but yeah, I felt like that beginning bit of them being like something grew rapidly. That's why we can talk to you, and with this happening, and All for One trying to suck us out and everything. Like it felt like they just kind of went on like a bunch of reasons. Like it felt like the writer being like, "This is why this works, this works, and this works." Is like checking off a list of things of like why the audience might be like, "Well, why can he do this? Why can he do that?" I'm kind of at the point where I just accept the things that I see. Sometimes I question things as well, but for the most part, I mean, it was good to hear like all those different reasons, but it was just funny after the whole list of things, and they're like, "That's why we're able to talk to you like this right now." But yeah, oh, that got me really emotional too, with like the Midoriya talking about how the power is, meant to be used to save people and meant to be used to encourage people, and how the power has become something else thanks to, All Might and what he built and what that power means and everything. And like seeing All Might start crying there, his visage start crying was like hit me, and then Nana starts crying as well, and oh man, but yeah, oh, that was a pretty intense conversation and everything too. Of like, I wasn't sure whether they like. I actually didn't really even think about them testing him. I was more thinking about what his response would be, because as much as Midoriya might have seen that young boy in there, saving him is going to be much much harder than what it's made out to sound like. His hate runs deep, and I honestly don't know what it's going to take to save him, but I am interested in the ride and interested to see how Midoriya manages to do that. But uh one thing I'm a little sad about, maybe we will get to see it, maybe they'll flash back to it, but it seems like All Might informed Hawks and wow, why do I have Best Genus? I always have like a hard time coming, like I always remember his name for the most part, but I always such a hard time like having it come out just casually while I'm talking. But Hawks and Best Genist, we didn't really get to see, because they were like, they said they were going to go talk, and then we saw them at that meeting, and that meeting seemed like, because of the state that Hawks was in, being able to talk without the mask and stuff, it seems like it was after that. So it seems like we skipped past the explanation. And I know we know how it works and everything. I'm not saying we have to hear the whole thing, but even just like a small tidbit of it to kind of just see how their reaction was and see how they took it, and see what their responses were to like this power and stuff that can be passed on, and knowing that this Midoriya kid has all that power that the symbol of peace that used to control all of this chaos had, and that still lives on within Midoriya. Like, I think it would have been kind of cool to see that. And like I said, maybe we still will go back a little bit, but that's the only thing I'm slightly disappointed in. And I'm not sure if they informed Endeavor as well. Uh, I felt like maybe he knew because of his just saying "I don't know" at the end there. But yeah, I'm really curious. I also kind of like that. Yes, that reporter lady. I don't exactly know, but she was lashing out in anger because everyone is scared. It makes sense. Like I got frustrated with her too, because putting all that blame on these heroes is, I understand why they're blaming them, but I don't know. It's sometimes there's things in this world that not everyone can just save you from, right? Like, there's only so much strength on either side, and it just happens to be that one side, the bad guys were stronger this time. But I did kind of like that while she was giving off her like angry rant, she suddenly like stopped and had like a "what am I saying" look, and like almost realized her mistakes instantly. And I don't know if that's really what she was thinking when she suddenly had that moment, but that's how I took it, and I think it was a good way to convey how a lot of people are feeling, where they're frustrated and they're angry and they don't know where to direct that anger, so they just direct it to what's easiest at the heroes. But you know, and it was interesting with Endeavor being like, don't be mad at the other heroes, direct your anger towards me, trying to take all of that upon himself to hopefully alleviate some stuff that's directed towards other heroes and everything. But yeah, I will. I guess I'll continue on and try to remember to mention that after, because it's kind of off topic. But my mind is just racing with things. But yeah, like cutting after he said that, cutting to Wash, and seeing Wash like kind of all beat up and everything, and we know how like the regular people were treating him and yelling at him in the streets and stuff like that, and then just them talking about some of the other heroes just disappearing, right? Like some are retiring, some might just be giving up and going underground, and maybe some of them are being killed on the streets just without even being known, kind of thing. It seems like a rough world out there right now, but yeah, it's definitely an interesting conversation. As for what I was gonna say before, just so I don't forget to say it, the only thing I'm a little sad about, and obviously he might not wear it all the time, but I'm still not a big fan of just like most people are. It seems like most reactors I watch aren't a big fan of the hood. And we saw Midoriya put that on. I do like what they're doing with his eyes now. They're making them like they're green, but they look like All Might's eyes. And I know that outfit is supposed to be like something that looks kind of like All Might, but it also just looks so silly, especially when it's his normal eyes. But now that they're doing that thing where they're like shadowed, except for the iris and everything, that's a bit better. But it's still not my favorite. I don't know. Maybe with this like post-apocalyptic kind of outfit that he has going on, maybe when I see it in full, I'll like it a little bit more. But we'll see. And also, just because he put it on there at the very end, it might not mean that he wears it all the time, kind of thing, in what he's doing. But yeah. Whew. And like that, I already talked about it a bit in like during the credits, but leaving those notes to his classmates, informing them about the power, so now they know that the power that he possesses was passed down to him from All Might. So it's really interesting having all the kids in the know now, but then leaving My Hero Academia and stuff like that, like the Hero Academia, and then it's saying like the final, what did it say? It didn't say the final arc begins. It said the final. Oh shit! What did it say? Final what? Final. Oh damn! Now I can't remember. But I don't know if that's talking about like where we're getting into for like the rest of the season, or if we're getting into the rest of this show. But I mean, this is a story about how he became the greatest hero. I guess if he were to take down All For, like, I'm definitely not ready for this show to be over. I hope that's not what it's like implying. Like, after we, like, I hope it's not implying that after we deal with All For One and Tomura Shigaraki and everything, like, that's just gonna be it. And I mean, I know those are the big bads, and maybe it would be, but I kind of want to like experience the world past them and stuff like that. But that might not be what it means, right? If I pull it up here, where was that? I was literally just at it. Holy shit, I saw it. Go back, go back, go back. The final act. That's what it is. The final act. So, not like the final arc. The final act begins, which usually when you say it could be a translation issue too, I always bar for that because sometimes that is a thing. But sometimes that's like what is said in like a stage performance or like a movie, so it could be the final act of the season. It's just saying like, okay, this is what the rest of the season is gonna be about, kind of thing. Because we're on 18, usually they're like 25 episodes, so we still have 7 episodes. It's still quite a bit of episodes. um but but yeah, I don't know, it was just interesting to put that there, and I'm just curious what that means. But yeah, we have Midoriya seemingly being like a Batman role, being on these buildings and scouting out for villains and cleaning up the streets. And I mean, hey, I will say this, as much as I will miss like the school stuff for now, at least until maybe things get sorted and maybe his friends find him and stuff like that, if it happens kind of like the opening and everything, and the ending, maybe it's probably pretty good training of him just going around. There's countless amounts of villains, and just getting him field experience and training by fighting and everything. It could be a way to really enhance his abilities. But now he's gonna be jumping around. He's kind of like Spider-Man too. I don't know why I didn't compare it to that, but you know, in the opening we see him using the black whip, kind of like Spider-Man moves around, and now he has danger sense, which is kind of like Spidey sense, except it seems like probably a wider range and everything. So he's gonna be like, you know, Daredevil sensing everyone around and finding that through like the senses, how Daredevil could just like hear like problems be like arising and stuff like that, and then Spider-Manning through the city to get to them. And I think it could be a really interesting, but I also, from the standpoint of like, that's my idea for Deku as the hero, Deku. But as for Izuku Midoriya, I don't think it's a very healthy approach, just being more solitude and fighting bad guys constantly. I think he needs more than that in life. So I do hope the friends catch up to him and can help him with this. So, but crazy episode, guys. Holy shit. I loved it. Some of these episodes have been so, I mean, a lot of this whole season has been incredible, but each episode I watch, you know, as someone who makes reactions, I also love watching reactions. I typically try to find a reactor that I enjoy watching and go watch their reaction to this. But, you know, some of them watch dub and they're behind several episodes. And I just, like, each time I see one of these episodes, like the last few and everything, I'm like, oh, I can't wait till they get to this one. I can't wait to get to this one. And I have to wait weeks as well. So it's like, oh, man. But yeah, that was just one of my thoughts. It's like, oh, I can't wait to watch these reactors watch this episode. But yeah, I think that is going to be it from me, guys, though. Holy crap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me, or if you just want to support the channel. Extra content and stuff like that down there. Link in the description, or it should be popping up on the screen. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.